Toto, I have a feeling we're not in Kansas anymore. And we're not. We are finally in the world of Oz in this behind the scenes series of my concepts for the Wizard of Oz musical. We finally landed in Munchkinland, so let's go find that yellow brick road together. Just like Kansas, we've got a large playing space for our Munchkins, for Dorothy, for Glinda, and the Wicked Witch of the West. We've got 2 sets of side panel flats that fly in from above, and a flat that stretches the entire width of the stage. And on those flats, you will see Munchkin houses illustrated the same way that you'll find them in the book. And in the book, we don't get a ton of illustrations from Denslow, but Baum does a really wonderful job of describing the scene. And I quote, "The cyclone had set the house down, very gently for a cyclone, in the midst of a country of marvelous beauty. There were lovely patches of green sward all about, with stately trees bearing rich and luscious fruits. Banks of gorgeous flowers were on every hand, and birds with rare and brilliant plumage sang and fluttered in the trees and bushes." So we've got some lovely green patches of grass, along with all of those colorful flowers, and in the middle of that far upstage flat, you can see the yellow brick road winding down the horizon. And again, since we're going book accurate here with the visuals, all of the color palettes that you'll find in the illustrations, you will find in this set design. The model house does not fit in the stage model for Munchkinland, only because the model was made as one piece. When it's built for the stage, it'll actually be built into 2 pieces where it can split. But the left side of the farmhouse will be tucked in between the 2 panels on stage right. So there you have it. There is Munchkinland. Primarily blue, incorporating some of the other colors found in Denslow's color palette. A pink sky morphing into yellow at the horizon line. Oh, and speaking of yellow, the yellow brick road. I do not plan on permanently putting the yellow brick road on the stage. I know that that's done in a lot of other productions, but I just don't think that it works. Of course, varying budgets play a role in that. But this is a dream production, so why not dream big? For the yellow brick road, I plan on using moving LED lights, and in front of the light will be placed a gobo. Now, if you're a real theater nerd, you know exactly what I'm talking about. A gobo is essentially a thin piece of metal placed in front of a stage light with designs cut into the metal. When the light projects through that gobo, the shape that's cut into the metal will then cast on stage. So we'll take a brick gobo, put it in front of the light, and that way we can position the yellow brick road anywhere that we want on the stage. And that is the closest we will get in this concept to a stage projection. All right, I feel like I've blabbed on long enough. It's time to follow that yellow brick road and see where it takes us next. So make sure to stay tuned for part 4, the cornfield.